Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. It's 6:46 a.m. on Thursday, April 27th. Watching the three sisters right now, the NASDAQ on the left, S&P in the middle, and the Dow on the right. Dow extended to the upside. I'm going to bring you over to the trading screens. You'll see this nice big move here this morning. Again, this is very much pre-New York, 6:46 a.m. New York opens at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Rejecting now from this zone area, you see, up here. And we see relative weakness on the NAS and the S&P. Possibly waiting for a structure break here for a move down. Right in here. Big impulse up, zigzag down. It's a 1 minute chart, by the way. Failure to reach a new high, possible break below. I'm just drawing these structures here just to keep things really simplistic. Not that you need simplistic, but my whole thing is about simplifying the unnecessarily complex world of trading. Daily chart up in the top left. The 30-minute that we're looking at is down here in the bottom left. And then a 3-minute chart on the right-hand side. I'm looking for 30-minute reasons to enter and using the lower time frames, 3-minute, 2-minute, 1 minute for refining entries. I'm going to drop down to the 2-minute and now down to the 1. I'm also going to remove the VWAP right now. I don't typically use VWAP much during the London session. I just have it there on my charts. I do use it fairly extensively during New York. I've just found that it becomes more relevant once we have more hours of activity. Those hours being Asia and a good portion of Europe. Guys, I'm going to put you on pause here for now that I've kind of set the stage in terms of what I'm thinking or how I'm thinking. And then I will bring you back as this thing potentially materializes. Pause now. Thanks for being with me, guys. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back here. Just getting ready now. My platform, as a matter of fact, right now, guys, entering right now. Got in a bit late on that. Right there where that line is there. I'm going to double check my brackets here on my platform. Bear with me. Thanks for your patience. Yep, that's fine. And my stop is above this piece right here, right? That's that failure to reach a new high on that little mini rally attempt. Looking for 30 points as my target, so it's a 1-to-1 trade. First trade of the day, early, guys. Lately I've been trading mostly a New York session. Of course, that doesn't open for another 2.5 hours. But sometimes when you see a setup, you just want to flip the coin and take it. I think I did the same thing yesterday, as a matter of fact. Might have been the day before. The days run together after a while, but the videos are all there on YouTube. Starting off with an interesting one here today. After that move up and a very distinctive rejection here at a horizontal line that I had sent to my group earlier. Actually, I don't think I sent this chart. I sent the NASDAQ chart just for fun, but it has a very similar configuration. But these are zones that I map out when I first get up. And today that was at 1:45 a.m. Too early. For many years, I've traded both London and New York. I live in the New York zone, and I'm trying, as I mentioned, trying to move over to the New York only session, and struggling desperately to stay asleep. I don't use an alarm, but I typically wake up between 1:30 and 2:30 at the latest. London opens at 3 a.m. my time, so always plenty of time to get ready for the open, although I don't actually trade the first 10 to 15 minutes of any session open. I didn't always do that. I used to trade right from the get-go, sometimes even before the open, like right before. Don't do that anymore. I'm looking for the most certain moves now, and it feels good. And the older you get, I think the more you value a high win rate, and my win rate has been, knock on wood, quite high lately, very high. But when you're only taking 1 to 3 trades a day, it's easier to do that because you're avoiding all of the weaker, wishy-washy, mediocre setups and just really waiting for all of your criteria to be met before entering. And so optimal setups, ideal setups, and the most certain move. Although nothing is certain in trading, you can certainly move towards the most certain move in a very uncertain environment. A process of managing uncertainty and randomness, really. It's the application of a long-term edge on a random outcome market. Put you on pause here, guys, so you can avoid the sideways grind here. This is a very kind of a funny window to be trading in right now, but I saw the setup and I thought it makes sense to take. Pause, guys. I'll bring you back. All right, guys, we're back. Quite a few minutes have passed here. So we had this little bit of a retracement, and now back to break even on this trade idea. Just being patient with it. I wasn't bothered by that retracement. It's perfectly normal behavior when you see a big move up like this during a thin kind of time, and then the zigzag correction. It's normal for this thing to rally back up again and try to test this area, even test this area up here all the way up, and then to falter again. No guarantees, obviously, but we're just dealing with probabilities here. These candles, you notice, like there's all these little gappy moves here. The futures contracts, of course, do look like that, especially on the Dow. The NASDAQ is much cleaner. Let me show it to you. See that? The NASDAQ seems to have cleaner candles here this early on in the session. The Dow is more choppy, but in my experience, things like spreads and execution on my platform are not affected. It's really an optical thing. Price is pushing down here now, guys. Looking for 30 points on this. Looking for 30 points. Being patient. This, by the way, is a zone reversal trade. Out of the 4 setups that I do, zone reversal. It's not as crystal clear cut that I often show because I'm doing this on a micro scale. But there's the test over here on the 30-minute chart, and then reversing down. The structure was very much here on the lower time frame. You'd see it too on the 5-minute chart, which I'm not going to show you now. So I want you to see the profit being hit, and the TP being hit. One more little push. Stop now. Above here. I'm still going to give it some room here. We're not done until we're done. There, I just want to put that marker over here so you could see the zone reversal feel of it, if you will. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is wait for this to close. I'm going to make that a proper zone marker after this video is done. It'll look more like this one. That's for the purposes of posting to my group, by the way, so they can see the graphic. Delete this now. One more push, guys. There we go. Trade is done. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it very much, guys. Happy Thursday to you. I'm sure we'll see you later on in the New York session. Have an amazing day. Take care now.